Hey Hofstra fans, and welcome back inside the WB Mason Coaches Report only on GoHofstra.com. Victoria Conway joined by Hofstra Pride softball head coach Larissa Anderson. How are you today?
Much better, thank you.
Great weekend.
Yeah, it was.
So let's start off with that series sweep down in North Carolina against number 1 UNCW. Just your overall takeaways.
We needed that. We absolutely needed that, and especially to be able to take 3 games from them at their place. We played very, very well. Our pitching was outstanding. We played decent defense, and we had timely hitting all the way through. So we put ourselves in a very good situation.
Now, game 1, your team got 6 runs off of Peyton Jordan, who tremendous pitcher across the CAA. So offensively, what was working?
We had a game plan. We had a game plan going in. They were able to watch some video. We faced her last year. They knew exactly the pitches that she's thrown, why she's been successful. They had great approaches, and they knew exactly what pitches they were looking for, and we were able to capitalize on some of the mistakes that she made.
And then game 2, UNCW rallied late, tied it up. How did your team maintain their composure and get the win in extras?
It's the trust of their defense and the trust of their pitching staff. You know, our pitching staff gave us an opportunity to stay within the game. And then even in the dugout, you could hear, just keep battling, have good at-bats. We're going to have our opportunities. And they just hung in there with them, and we were able to capitalize when we had those runners in scoring position.
Also in that game, you used all 3 of your pitchers, and you started Sarah Cornell. Was that in-game adjustments, or was that your game plan going into the weekend?
It was because of her pitch count in game 1. It was very, very low. So it would be a much better situation for her to just start game 2, to continue and go as long as she possibly can. And then I just said, I'll come get you when you have nothing left, and which is why we went to Peslak. Peslak did an outstanding job. We just made some crucial errors behind her, which is no fault to her. And then bringing in irons to be able to close it out was just absolutely tremendous.
Game 3, Lacey Clark tacked on 3-run home run in the last inning. Those insurance runs, you saw that in the game against Udell a couple weekends ago, really played a key role. How important are those insurance runs to your pitching staff?
It's huge because it takes the pressure off of them. You know, they're young, so they've never been in these situations before. And we have a tendency in the 7th inning to feel it a little bit, and to have a little bit more cushion. It takes the pressure off of them to knowing that their defense can be able to come through, that so much is not on them to throw that shutout.
And then one of those young pitchers, Sarah Cornell, CA Pitcher of the Week, got 3 wins across last weekend. She's had some ups and downs, but of late, 4 straight wins. Do you think she's really hitting her stride now late in the season?
She's learning how to pitch. She's always been a thrower, and she would just throw the ball and threw whatever ball that was called by the catching staff and also myself, and didn't really understand the art of pitching and where she had to put the ball in order to get the result. And she's starting to really learn to read hitter swings and exactly where she needs to put the ball to get the results she wants, because she's not going to blow by anybody at this level. So she's starting to learn and understand a little bit more that goes into pitching, the mental aspect, and how to get batters out, which is why she's becoming more successful.
And was that something coming into the season you knew would be an adjustment from her? I mean, in high school, had so many strikeouts, and obviously the jump from high school to the collegiate level, just trusting that you don't have to get those strikeouts and allow your defense to play behind you?
It's for any pitcher that comes in, because we're at such a different level than anybody that has ever experienced it. Some get it faster than others, and she has the tools. She's so competitive, but at the same time, she still has to learn how to pitch. How to be able to keep batters off balance. That is not always, you don't always have to throw a strike. Sometimes it's okay to throw a ball, but where are you throwing that ball that it serves a purpose? And her and irons and also Peslak, there's a growing phase that goes into pitching at this level. And it's great to see that all 3 of them are really starting to understand it at the peak of our season right now.
And somebody this weekend, Brittany Alaka, she struggled throughout the season, but you've shown confidence in her, writing her name on the lineup every single time she went. 5 for 9 this weekend. Is that just a testament to the type of player she is?
She's a hitter, and I know she's been swinging the bat all year, and some of the balls haven't been falling for her, and she's really getting more comfortable. She's swinging at better pitches. She's not trying to do too much. When a player has such a successful year that she did last year, they want to duplicate it. And again, we have no control over our stats. We have no control over where the ball goes. She could have 4 lineouts, but still go 0 for 4, and she wants to be successful. So hitters start to have a tendency to do too much and swing at balls out of the zone because they want to hit so bad because she's so competitive. And she just kind of calmed down a little bit, swung at better pitches, took a walk when the ball allowed her to walk, and then now she's hitting better pitches over the heart of the plate, and she's being able to capitalize, drive more gap to gap the middle of the field.
someone who's been consistent is freshman Kristen Hollum at the top of your lineup. When talk about sparks plug, you had Chloe Fitzgerald for the last 4 years. How nice has it been for you as a coach to not really have a growing period or wait a year for her to really develop into this great leadoff hitter?
She's been outstanding. To have a freshman at the top of your lineup and a freshman at shortstop is very unexpected. So it's just a testament to her and her ability that she has and how much trust I have and confidence I have in her. She's a veteran player, even though she is a freshman, and unbelievable ability to be able to read the defense. She can drop a bunt, she can slap, she can swing away. So she has so many tools in her repertoire. She can hit both sides of the plate. She's such a force, and she really is the spark plug to our lineup. And when we get her on base, pretty much anything can happen.
And then all your players are very flexible, utility players. You've placed Michalowski out in left field. She plays her space, Alaka at first, Musa behind the plate. As a coach, how nice is that flexibility for you?
It's great because then I can look at who our upcoming opponent is and being able to put the strongest lineup on the field. Defensively, we don't miss a beat. We can move Michalowski anywhere. I know she could go play shortstop tomorrow if we needed her to. And that's really a testament to how athletic our team is and how versatile they are and how well they know the game. Because I can put anybody in any position and they know what is asked upon them. They know they're confident and they're comfortable in those positions, and they know the game inside and out.
And then tomorrow against local rival Stony Brook, what do you want to see out of your team in the midweek game?
We have to continue and get better. We got to swing at good pitches, and that's discipline. They have to maintain their discipline in practice. They have to maintain that discipline when we're playing any opponent that we face. And we have to take care of what we're able to do. We can't worry about who we're playing. We can't worry about what's at stake. We have to take care of Hofstra softball and play good, solid, fundamental defense, great pitching, and continue to swing the bat well.
This upcoming home series this weekend against Elon's your final one of the regular season, and senior day is also on Sunday. So what's it like with those emotions of saying goodbye to your seniors, but at the same time trying to get those 3 wins?
It's rare that our senior day is this early in the season, with a couple more conference opponents after senior day on the road. It is an emotional weekend. We're also hanging the banners of Olivia Galati, Kaylee Lottie, and Ashley Lane on the outfield fence on Saturday. So it'll be a great tribute to them, honoring their legacy that they left here, and then also honoring our 3 seniors. So it is very emotional. I'm so proud of them and the players and the people that they've become. So we're going to go out and we're going to play real hard for our seniors.
Well, she's Hofstra Pride softball head coach Larissa Anderson. Thank you very much for the time.
Pleasure.
And good luck this upcoming weekend, and make sure to tune in next week to the WB Mason Coaches Report only on GoHofstra.com.